Did you know that the key to rebuilding your strength after 60 isn't found in expensive pills or fancy supplements, but in the very first meal you eat each day? Across America, millions of seniors spend hundreds of dollars every month on powders, capsules, and miracle formulas that promise to fight fatigue and restore vitality. But the truth is, no pill can replace what your muscles truly need. Real food that nourishes, repairs, and protects from the inside out. After 60, your body changes. Your metabolism slows, digestion weakens, and your muscles become less responsive to protein. This condition, called sarcopenia, is the silent thief of strength and independence. And while many try to fix it with pills, the real solution begins with your breakfast, the one moment each day when your body is most ready to refuel and rebuild. As a senior health specialist, I've seen countless patients transform their energy, balance, and confidence, not through supplements, but through smarter breakfast choices. By swapping out sugar and empty carbs for natural protein, fiber, and healthy fats, they rebuilt muscle and regained control of their lives. In this video, I'll reveal 6 everyday breakfast foods that can build muscle, stop weakness, and reverse sarcopenia naturally. They're simple, affordable, and proven by science. And the #1 food on this list might already be sitting in your kitchen, quietly holding the power to change your mornings forever. Before we begin, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a senior health tip. And in the comments, tell me where you're watching from and what time it is right now. I want to see how far this message has traveled. 6. Oatmeal with milk. For many seniors, breakfast is often the lightest meal of the day. A slice of toast, a cup of coffee, maybe some fruit. It feels simple, harmless, even healthy. But here's what most people don't realize. Skipping protein in the morning is one of the fastest ways to lose muscle after 60. When your body wakes up after an overnight fast, it's craving nourishment to repair tissues and restore strength. And one of the simplest, most effective ways to do that is by starting your day with oatmeal cooked in milk. Most people make oatmeal with water, thinking it's lighter or easier to digest, but that's where they go wrong. Plain oats are mostly carbohydrates. They provide quick energy but very little protein. Without protein, your body burns muscle to fuel your day, especially after hours of fasting. The solution is easy. Cook your oats in milk instead of water. It's a small change with a huge payoff. Medical fact: milk contains 2 types of protein, whey and casein. Whey digests quickly, feeding your muscles right away, while casein digests slowly, providing sustained nourishment for hours. This 1-to-2 punch helps prevent the breakdown of lean muscle mass that naturally happens with age. Combined with oats, which offer complex carbs and fiber, you get a balanced meal that keeps your energy steady and your muscles fed. Let me tell you about Mrs. Janet, a 70-year-old retired teacher who came to me complaining of fatigue and dizziness by mid-morning. Her breakfast routine was simple coffee and toast. I asked her to switch to a bowl of oatmeal cooked with milk, topped with a spoon of hemp seeds and a few blueberries. Within 2 weeks, her energy stabilized. "Doctor," she said, "I don't crash anymore. I can walk my dog every morning without feeling weak." Why there happened. Why it works. Oats give you beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. Milk provides complete protein and calcium for bones. Together, they build the foundation for muscle recovery and prevent the mid-morning crashes caused by sugary cereals or pastries. How to make it. Cook ½ cup of rolled oats in 1 cup of milk. Add a pinch of cinnamon for blood sugar balance. Top with nuts, seeds, or berries for antioxidants and healthy fats. You don't need expensive protein powders or elaborate recipes. This humble bowl does it all. It feeds your muscles, fuels your brain, and sets the tone for the entire day. The price of skipping it? Weakness that creeps up slowly, one morning at a time. But when you start your day with real nutrition, Your body rewards you with energy, steadiness, and strength that lasts long after breakfast. And if you think this simple meal is powerful, wait until you see what happens when you add the next ingredient, a tiny seed that works like nature's cleanest, most complete protein. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're here. Now, let's move on. 5. Hemp seeds. If you've ever felt tempted to buy one of those fancy tubs of protein powder that promise to restore muscle fast, you're not alone. But here's the truth, most companies won't tell you after 60. Your digestion slows down, your body absorbs less protein from processed powders, and many of those supplements are filled with artificial ingredients that do more harm than good. Luckily, nature already created the perfect replacement, hemp seeds. Most seniors are familiar with chia or flax seeds, but hemp seeds quietly outperform both. They're one of the only plant foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids, the complete set your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. This makes hemp seeds a complete protein, similar in quality to eggs or fish, but completely plant-based and easy on the stomach. Medical fact: 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide about 10 grams of protein, plus a rich supply of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the ideal ratio for heart and joint health. Their protein, mainly edestin and albumin, is highly digestible and quickly absorbed, giving your muscles the raw materials they need to recover after sleep or movement. How it helps seniors. After 60, muscle tissue doesn't just weaken from lack of protein, it also suffers from poor circulation and chronic inflammation. Hemp seeds contain arginine, an amino acid that improves blood flow by boosting nitric oxide production. This allows oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles more efficiently, speeding up recovery and keeping your legs and arms strong. I once worked with Mr. Allen, a 8-year-old retired mechanic who had been spending nearly $70 a month on protein powder. He still felt exhausted by noon and noticed his hands trembling when lifting small objects. I told him to stop the supplements and start small, just 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds each morning, mixed into his oatmeal or yogurt. 4 weeks later, his results were astonishing. "Doctor," he said, "I can lift things again without shaking. I even walked up my driveway without stopping." His energy soared, his digestion improved, and his blood tests showed reduced inflammation, all from a seed that costs less than a cup of coffee. How to use it: sprinkle 2 tablespoons on oatmeal, Greek yogurt, or a salad. Blend into smoothies for a soft, nutty flavor. Use as a garnish on soups or roasted vegetables. The takeaway: you don't need expensive powders to rebuild your strength. Your body simply needs clean, complete protein it can actually absorb. Hemp seeds deliver that naturally, efficiently, and deliciously. The price of ignoring them? More wasted money, slower recovery, and energy that fades too soon. But when you add hemp seeds to your breakfast, you give your muscles exactly what they've been waiting for: real fuel to grow stronger each day. And if hemp seeds rebuild your muscles, the next food strengthens your gut, the very system that decides how well your body uses every bite of nutrition you eat. 4. Greek yogurt with berries. You can eat all the protein in the world, but if your gut can't absorb it, your muscles will never feel the difference. That's the hidden reason so many older adults lose strength even when they eat healthy. As we age, digestion slows, stomach acid decreases, and the gut lining weakens, making it harder for the body to absorb amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. But one simple breakfast food can change that: Greek yogurt with berries. Most yogurts on supermarket shelves are packed with sugar, flavoring, and fillers that harm rather than heal your gut. Greek yogurt, however, is the exception. It's strained to remove excess liquid, leaving behind a thick, creamy texture that's twice as high in protein and filled with live probiotics, the friendly bacteria that restore gut balance and improve digestion. Medical fact: 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt delivers about 20 grams of complete protein, rich in leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle repair. But its real magic lies in its probiotics, which help your body break down and absorb those amino acids more effectively. Think of it like repairing the pipes before sending water through. You get more out of what you eat because your system actually works again. Greek yogurt also contains calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B12, all essential for muscle contraction, energy production, and nerve health. When paired with berries, it becomes even more powerful. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are loaded with antioxidants that protect your muscle cells from oxidative stress, the rusting process that makes joints ache and muscles tire easily. I'll never forget Mrs. Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother who came to me complaining of constant bloating and fatigue. Her breakfast was usually toast and jam or sugary cereal. I suggested she switch to a simple bowl of Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries and a spoonful of hemp seeds. 3 weeks later, she returned with a big smile. "Doctor, my stomach feels calm for the first time in years, and I have the energy to play with my grandkids again." And tell 'em to DIY in the word. How it works. Greek yogurt repairs the gut so nutrients can finally reach your muscles. The probiotics reduce inflammation. The protein builds strength, and the berries shield your cells from damage. Together, they create a breakfast that feeds every system in your body, not just your stomach. How to enjoy it. Use plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Add a handful of fresh or frozen berries. Top with hemp seeds or crushed walnuts for healthy fats. Skip the flavored varieties. The added sugar cancels out the benefits. The price of ignoring your gut is hidden weakness, poor nutrient absorption, low energy, and slow recovery. But when your gut thrives, your muscles thrive too. And while Greek yogurt repairs your system during the day, the next food on our list works silently while you sleep, rebuilding your strength overnight and helping you wake up refreshed, strong, and steady every morning. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're here. Now, let's move on. 3. Cottage cheese. Most seniors focus on what they eat during the day, but what happens at night often matters more. While you sleep, your body enters repair mode. It heals tissues, restores energy, and rebuilds muscles. But if you go to bed without enough slow-release protein, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. That's why so many older adults wake up stiff, sore, or weak. The easiest way to stop that? Add cottage cheese to your nighttime routine. Cottage cheese may look humble, but it's a quiet powerhouse. It's rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles for up to 7 hours. Instead of your body going into a fasting state overnight, cottage cheese keeps a gentle stream of amino acids flowing through your bloodstream, helping your muscles repair while you rest. Medical fact: just half a cup of cottage cheese contains around 14 grams of complete protein, along with calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12, all essential for strong bones and steady nerves. Studies show that eating casein protein before bed can increase overnight muscle protein synthesis by up to 22% in seniors, helping to preserve strength and mobility. I once worked with Mrs. Roberts, a 75-year-old retired nurse, who told me she woke up every morning feeling like her legs were made of stone. Climbing stairs felt impossible. She thought she needed calcium pills or muscle supplements. Instead, I suggested something simpler: half a cup of cottage cheese 30 minutes before bedtime. She laughed at first. "Doctor, you mean that old-fashioned cheese my mother used to eat?" But she agreed to try it. 4 weeks later, she came back glowing. "I wake up rested now. My legs feel lighter, and I don't need to lean on the bedframe to stand anymore." Her morning stiffness was gone. The slow, steady protein had done its job rebuilding her muscles while she slept. How it works. During sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which triggers repair. But without amino acids in your bloodstream, that repair process stalls. Cottage cheese ensures your muscles have the nutrients they need at the exact time your body is most ready to rebuild. How to enjoy it? Eat half a cup plain, or mix with a few berries and a drizzle of honey. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor and blood sugar balance. Pair it with a few walnuts to boost omega-3 intake and joint flexibility. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive nighttime shakes. Cottage cheese costs pennies and delivers what your body truly craves: steady, healing protein while you rest. The price of skipping it? Another morning of fatigue and stiffness. But the reward for adding it? You'll wake up stronger, steadier, and ready to move with ease. And if cottage cheese protects your muscles while you sleep, the next breakfast classic does something even better. It builds your strength from the moment you wake up. 2 eggs. If there's one food that truly deserves to be called a superfood for seniors, it's the humble egg. For decades, eggs were unfairly criticized because of cholesterol fears, but modern science has cleared their name and confirmed what previous generations instinctively knew. Eggs are nature's most perfect source of strength. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, the kind your muscles instantly recognize and use for repair. More importantly, eggs are packed with leucine, an amino acid that activates the body's muscle-building signal known as mTOR. After 60, your body naturally becomes resistant to protein, a condition called anabolic resistance. That means you need higher quality protein to get the same benefits. Eggs deliver exactly that: quick, digestible, and potent. Medical fact: eggs have the highest biological value of any natural protein, meaning your body can absorb and utilize nearly 100% of what they offer. They also provide vitamin D to support bones, B12 for nerve health, choline for brain function, and lutein and zeaxanthin to protect your eyes. It's like taking 5 supplements in one, but in a form your body actually understands. Let me share the story of Mr. John, a 74-year-old retired carpenter. He used to start every morning with coffee and toast, followed by his daily multivitamins. Yet, despite his healthy routine, he felt weak and unsteady. His doctor warned him about muscle loss. When I suggested he replace the toast with 2 boiled eggs and a bowl of fruit, he was hesitant. "Aren't eggs bad for my heart?" he asked. I told him the truth: they're not. In fact, eating 1 or 2 eggs a day has been shown to improve cholesterol balance and support heart health. 3 weeks later, he returned with a grin. "Doctor, I feel like myself again," he said. "I can walk up the stairs without leaning on the rail, and I haven't felt this clear-headed in years." His strength returned, his energy stabilized, and even his mood improved. How it works. The protein in eggs repairs micro-tears in muscle fibers caused by daily movement. The healthy fats in the yolk help balance hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which naturally decline with age. Balanced hormones mean better muscle tone, steadier mood, and sharper focus. How to enjoy them? Boiled, poached, or scrambled in olive oil. Pair with oatmeal, toast, or avocado for balanced energy. Avoid over-frying or adding butter and processed cheese. Eggs are the bridge between nutrition and healing, the simplest, most effective food to rebuild what time tries to take away. The price of skipping them? Slower recovery, weaker legs, and fatigue that no supplement can fix. But by starting each morning with eggs, you fuel your body with the strength of life itself. And now, for the final food on our list, one that turns breakfast into pure, lasting energy. It's comforting, delicious, and powerful enough to replace any expensive supplement on your shelf. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're here. Now, let's move on. 1. OAT pancakes with nut butter. Most people think of pancakes as comfort food, sweet, soft, and best enjoyed on a lazy Sunday morning. But what if I told you that, when made the right way, pancakes could become one of the most powerful, muscle-building breakfasts for seniors. Forget sugar and syrups. These oat pancakes with nut butter are a complete meal that fuels your muscles, balances your blood sugar, and keeps you energized all day long. The secret is in the ingredients. Traditional pancakes made with white flour and sugar spike your blood sugar and leave you tired by mid-morning. But when you swap flour for oats, add eggs for protein, and top them with natural nut butter, you transform an ordinary breakfast into a balanced powerhouse. Medical fact: oats are rich in complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar steady. Eggs add complete protein, essential for repairing muscle tissue. And nut butter, especially almond or peanut butter, provides healthy fats that support hormone balance and reduce inflammation. Together, these three ingredients form a perfect trio for aging muscles: energy, repair, and protection. Let me tell you about Mr. Howard, a 69-year-old bus driver who came to me constantly exhausted. His breakfast was coffee and jam on toast, quick but empty calories. I suggested a simple recipe. Blend half a cup of oats, 2 eggs, half a banana, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Cook it like a pancake and top it with cinnamon and blueberries. 2 weeks later, he came back smiling. "Doctor," he said, "I haven't felt this strong in years. I'm even skipping my afternoon nap now." His blood sugar improved, his joints hurt less, and his energy lasted from morning till evening. How it works. The slow-digesting carbs from oats keep your energy steady. The eggs repair muscle fibers, and the nut butter's healthy fats stabilize your hormones, helping your body use protein efficiently. The result? Fewer sugar crashes, sharper focus, and stronger muscles. How to make it? Blend half cup oats, 2 eggs, half banana, and 1 teaspoon of almond or peanut butter. Cook on low heat until golden. Top with berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey. These pancakes don't just taste good, they build resilience. They keep your heart healthy, your energy stable, and your body strong. The price of skipping real food like this is silent decline, slow energy, brittle bones, and creeping weakness that no pill can fix. But when you start your day with these oat pancakes, you give your body what it truly needs: fuel that heals. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type 1 in the comments so I know you're here. And remember, your strength doesn't come from the pharmacy. It starts right here, in your kitchen, one warm, nourishing breakfast at a time. So now you've seen it, the truth that most doctors and supplement companies never tell you. Real strength, balance, and vitality after 60 don't come from expensive pills or protein powders. They come from everyday foods that work with your body, not against it. Oatmeal with milk fuels your morning and protects your muscles from breakdown. Hemp seeds rebuild and repair, feeding your body clean, complete protein. Greek yogurt heals your gut, so you actually absorb what you eat. Cottage cheese works overnight, helping your muscles recover while you sleep. Eggs rebuild your strength from the inside out, nourishing both your body and brain. And oat pancakes with nut butter, simple, comforting, and delicious, bring it all together in one perfect meal that keeps your energy steady from sunrise to sunset. These foods are proof that you don't need to chase miracles. You just need to return to what's real. They're affordable, accessible, and scientifically proven to fight sarcopenia, restore balance, and help you feel young again. Think about this. Every meal is a message to your body. When you choose protein, fiber, and healthy fats over sugar and processed foods, you're telling your body, "I'm not done yet." You're giving it the fuel to move, to think, and to live with confidence. So tomorrow morning, skip the pills, skip the empty calories, cook something real. Your body will reward you with strength, clarity, and calm energy that no supplement can match. If this video helped you, type 1 in the comments, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more senior health tips. Because your future doesn't start in a pharmacy, it starts in your kitchen. one nourishing breakfast at a time.